Today on Macaulay Made, I'm going to take a Marshmallow Peep and put it under the heat of a laser. Will it turn into a messy goo or will it survive? Hang out to see what I made. First, a few bits of information before we start. First of all, sugar really doesn't have a melting point. It caramelizes, which means it turns that brown, pretty color. Some people call it decomposition. The melting point, or the caramelization point of sugar, is about 320 degrees Fahrenheit to about 340 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 160 and 170 degrees Celsius. These are marshmallows. So marshmallows melt around 98, 99 degrees Fahrenheit, around your body temperature. That's the reason when you touch marshmallows, they get all sticky. But Peeps have a nice little sugary coating around them. So they're still sticky, but not quite as sticky. The normal desktop type laser that I have could reach anywhere from 150 up to 900 degrees, which should more than melt some sugar. But again, this is a marshmallow, technically not all sugar. Granted, it is all sugar. Put down in the comments right now what you think is going to happen. Do you think I'm just going to totally disintegrate a Marshmallow Peep? Do you think it's going to turn a nice crispy brown? Do you think I'm going to be making s'mores? Do you think it's going to cut right through it like a Ginsu knife? Or do you think it's going to do nothing? Leave your comments below. Let me know now. We might pick a winner and give you a thumbs up. Now, I know this has been done many times on the internet. People have done Peeps over and over again. But what's going to make ours different is I've got 3 different kinds of lasers. I've got a UV, I've got a blue diode, and I've also got a CO2 laser. And I'm going to try this on all 3 of those types of lasers and see if they all do anything different or if any of them do anything at all. I know this has been done, but hang out with me. See how this ends up. You're getting 3 for the price of 1 laser. As most of you know, each laser has a different thing it does better than another. You know, the UV, IR lasers, they're really good with metal. Diodes have the one I've got is only about 10 watts. The other one I got is an RF laser CO2 that's about 38 watts. They all do things different, so I don't know how this is going to go. That's why we have to do science, to figure out how things are going to go. All right, enough of the chit-chatting. It's time to get to what you came here for. Time to burn something with a laser. I'm going to start on the X-Tool F1 very first. The 10 watt diode. We're going to be using XCS, the X-Tool software. Oh, that didn't do much at all. I went low on power, 30%, 300. Let's bump it up some. Let's do 50. And slow it down a little bit. Let's see. All right, let's refigure this. All right, I'm gonna change the pattern a little bit. We're gonna go up to 75 and slow it way down. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. We got a little something. I can definitely smell the sugar this time. We got a little something. Let's try a new one. And I'm just gonna bump it up to 100. We're going 100% power at 100 millimeters per second. Let's see what happens. About the same. This is the diode. It's only a 10 watt diode. Let's do another one, but with the IR. And at this point, I'm just going to keep the same settings, but change it to the IR laser, just to see. I didn't figure this one would do anything. It doesn't look like it. Nothing. That's what I figured. But we had to try. Science. All right, we tried the IR. We tried the blue. Now it's time to bring out the big guns. The one laser XRF. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think this one's doing anything either right now. No, time to go up. Try it again. Bump up the power, slow it down a little bit. Oh, now I'm seeing some smoke. Very subtle. Maybe I've got the file too small. Hold on. There's some smoke in here. It smells like cotton candy. Actually, is what it smells like. Let's figure this out. Give me a second. One last try. Well, as you saw, we didn't kill a marshmallow. They engraved actually quite nicely, or quite bad. These have been sitting there for a little bit, so they're looking kind of wrinkled. But they engraved. I honestly thought I was going to be making s'mores by the end of this. No s'mores were made, though. The thing I can think of is, being that there's so much air inside of the marshmallow, along with the sugary coating, the laser it melted the outside sugar part. Then the air inside just acted like foam. It just kind of absorbed it and took it on. The laser is a very, very pinpointy tool. It hits the spot, and that's the spot it does. It doesn't really radiate heat very much. It can start a fire, but in this instance, I think the air inside the marshmallow kind of pulled the heat in and was basically an insulator. But you did get very good burning on the outside sugar layer. In fact, let's look inside. Let's see if it went much deeper than no? Pretty much on the outside portion only. It didn't really go deep into the marshmallow. Again, not real surprised. Air's a good insulator, and that's what's happened here. Now let me know. Were you surprised about the outcome? Did you expect it just to burn on the outside? Did you expect s'mores? Would you have liked to have seen s'mores? I won't lie, the entire shop smelled like cotton candy. It was kind of beautiful. Versus usually it smells like acrylic or burnt wood. Anyway, if you'd like to see more of this stuff, please like and subscribe. Hit that button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to see burnt next that maybe not traditionally you would put in a laser. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, thank you for joining me here on Macaulay Made. We'll see you next time. Those are not good. Not good at all.